Okay, let's set up our master data sheets in lead project. So as I mentioned in the previous video, we've got lead project right here, the folder in your drive, and you click on your master sheet. So if you double click on any one of these sheets, it'll open up those sheets for you and you can start working on those sheets. Now, you might have a totally different industry. You might be from a totally different industry and you might have totally different cost codes. I am from the construction and real estate development industry. So I use a lot of cost codes and account heads that are relevant to my industry. However, you can use it for any kind of industry. All you need to do is talk to your accountant, find out what are the account heads that function behind your all the different cost codes and cost heads that you use. You need to know the broad categories of your cost heads and all the detailed cost heads that you would want to track and budget for in any kind of budget. So even if it's a marketing budget, it's an advertising budget, or whatever you want to do, you want to be able to track that budget later on, and I'll explain in some of my other videos in this channel later. But you can do that. So those of you who are joining us for this video straight away, there's a link in the description and you can click on that link and sign up for this free project budget template that you can use and customize. So let's keep going. So we've got our master data right here. So you can set up your company name. You can put in the details right here. You can select your tax code. So I'm from Australia, so we've got GST, and the GST percentage is 10%. And I'll show you some magic with these things and the details that we select over here, how they have a live link to all your project sheets. So if you went and changed anything in the background, it will automatically reflect within a few seconds into your other sheet. So let's say you're from US and this GST and taxes is none of your concern. Just select not applicable, select 0. If you're from UK, select VAT, select the VAT percentage. I think it's about 20%. Or if you're from Australia or New Zealand, select 10 or 15%, because that's what the GST rate is over there. So I'll just zoom that in so that we can see that more clearly. Then we've got company name. All these details have no effect on any of the templates whatsoever. So none of these, if I was to color code them and show you, they have no effect. So it doesn't matter if you leave them blank, you leave them unchanged, or you put in details, they have no real effect on anything. In fact, this one as well would not change anything. However, these two are links to your logo. So if you want to customize this thing, click on these things and you'll see there's a dark logo that you can, there's a logo that you can use on a white background or a lighter background. And then there's a logo that you can use on a darker background. So if you've got those, and if you put in your logos over here, those logos will get reflected in your budget sheets. So in your project budgets, they will light up and show over there. The other thing that you need to know here is go in this section, you've got your unit of measurement. So all the things that we spoke about earlier in one of my other videos where we have all this central data. So you've got your tax code, you've got a unit of measurement, and you've got your currency. And allocate account heads, we'll get to that. So these are the three things that you set up in your in the company info tab. So where are we? We are right here in your Google Drive, lead project, and we are in master data right here. So this is, I've just colored them. I've just put some shading behind them so that you know that these will have no impact on anything. Everything else will have an impact on your sheet. Your tax name that you select here, which is one of them would be not applicable, the tax rate, the company logos, the unit of measurement. If it's square feet, select square feet. If it's square meter, select square meter. If you got pound, euro, whatever, put in those currency symbols right here, and then that'll change. And this currently has no effect, but later it will have effect, so I'm not color coding it. So that's how you set up your company info in your master data.